I am one of the UK's very first journalist and media to see inside Universal's epic universe that opens on the 22nd of May 2025. And before we head off on the trip, I thought to bring you guys along to see what I am packing. So, a very quick intro. I'm Scott. I am a fashion stylist and a. Wow, the lawnmower's going off. Bear with. So before we get started, a quick intro. I'm Scott, nice to meet you. And I am a freelance stylist and writer here in the UK. I cover things from fashion, beauty, and travel. So this is the very first vlog I've ever done, and I can't believe it, I'm actually saying that, and I'm finally doing it. This trip just seems like the perfect one to start with. Universal for me is a home for home. I have such fond memories of there, and I just can't believe that I have been chosen to be one of the first UK journalists to go and see inside the brand new park. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any of the epic content that I have got coming up for you guys. Okay, so to get started, this is what my current situation looks like. As you can see, the bed is literally full of clothes. When it comes to packing, I am a massive overpacker. I just like to be prepared, you know? I mean, it's just, I don't ever want to go away and then like not have the stuff or be like, oh, I wish I brought that with me. So if there's any other fellow overpackers out there, hey loves. So as you can see, I've got boxes and socks, of course, Universal Studios t-shirts, high stitch, pajamas, t-shirts, shorts for the parks, and then I've got some toiletries here. A load is packed into my cosmetics bag there. I have to always travel with a Mickey when my husband Gabriel's not with me. It sounds really cringe, but it is what it is. And then I've got some nice outfits here. For those who don't know me and are watching this and are seeing me for the first time, hello. I love a co-ord. My wardrobe is primarily made up of co-ords. I just love a co-ord. I literally cannot get enough of them. You can mix and match. Literally, I feel like I'm selling you co-ords. Okay, let's stop that now. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought let's sit down and let's go through what I am packing for this epic adventure. Okay, so going through the cosmetics that I am taking with me first. So I always like to take with me some sheet masks. These are Pixie's After Sun ones because it's meant to be hot whilst we're there. So I am going to take these After Sun ones, which have aloe vera, cucumber, and chamomile in them for just resetting the skin after a long day out in the sun. What else do we have? I always like to take a roll-on deodorant. This is to take into the parks just because if it's, again, getting hot and warm, I don't want to get a bit sweaty and smelly, if you know what I mean. Normal deodorant, just for having in the hotel. Of course, I wouldn't go anywhere without a big bottle of Got to Be's glued hairspray. I am obsessed with this. This is actually the only hairspray I will ever use, and I have used probably for the past, gosh, I would say a good 7 years. My hair is quite flat. This isn't done, but hey, all natural. Living Proof's texture spray, another godsend. If you just want to add a bit of texture without having to put through wax and any gel or anything like that. Another is this Moroccan hair and body mist. So this smells insane. And before I head out the door, I literally just quickly do a spritz all over. It is honestly holiday in a bottle for me. Eye drops, the Body Shop's drops, the Body Shop's drops of youth serum, and then I use the Rodial's retinol eye serum as well. And then we've got the Malin & Goetz Advanced Renewal Moisturiser. This is so good for literally giving your skin that instant punch of hydration. What else do we have? Isle of Paradise Body Moisturiser. So this is with vitamin C, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid. This is so nice for when you get out the shower. And again, it smells insane. And then I always like to just take with me, even though like they always have shower gel and shampoo and that in the hotels, I always like to take with me like my own little versions. So these are just little minis of L'Occitane shampoo and conditioner. And then from my previous trip to Florida, we took a shower gel with us, and it was just this Ballast and Hardin Wellness one, which hasn't got that much left, but it's just as a backup in case I need it. Sure, I won't. Next thing we have is the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash. This is another great thing to add when you're in the shower. And then the LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. This is again one of the only products I will use to take like makeup off. It is just so nice. It literally melts the makeup away. And then of course I have got the e.l.f. Cosmetics Invisi Stick SPF 50. This is so good because it's just like a little like a balm that you literally just push up, and then you just can wipe this literally all over your face, even over makeup. And it is also water resistant. And then the Holy Grail Mega Babe Thigh Rescue Chafing Balm, because Huns, when you walk around those parks, the last thing you want is to be chafing. And then another little thing is the Naked Sundays SPF Lip and Glow product. Next, the Piz Buin. I am obsessed with Piz Buin. This is the SPF 30 Tanning and Protect Oil. I just love the smell of it, and also it just gives your skin that shine, so like you already kind of feel like you've got a bit of a tan. And then of course I could not go anywhere without my amazing Jean Paul Gaultier Scandal aftershave. I recently ran out of this, and the lovely people at the perfume shop sent me another bottle, so thank you guys for that. Not an ad. What else do we have in here? Okay, I turned 30 last October, and since then, actually not even since then, before then, I have needed to take Gaviscon with me wherever I go. Even on like, it's a running joke with me and my friends, even on like the nights out and stuff, like I have to take a Gaviscon. I don't know when this happened or where this came from, but if you're eating like rich food or like drinking a lot of alcohol, I'm hoping for many a margarita. I always have to take a few Gaviscon sachets with me, just in case, you know, you never know. And then, of course, earbuds. You normally get like a cosmetic kind of bag in the hotel, but I always just like to take those with me just as a little added extra. And then this is all rubbed off, but this is just a teeth whitening pen that I just like to keep in my bag when we're going around the parks, just in case, you know, you eat something and it stains your teeth or anything like that. And last but not least, my contact lenses. I need these bad boys to be able to see everything, because I am as blind as a bat without them, and I don't want to miss out on anything. So I'm going to pop as much as I can of this in my really nice Katie Loxton Cosmetics travel bag, which my friend Emma got me for mine and my husband's wedding day last year. So yeah, that's the cosmetics. Okay, so moving on to just some nifty little extras that I always pack. So the first thing is a little sewing kit. This is an absolute godsend. I think it's just the stylist within me that I just always have to have like a kit, because I'm always like, yeah, what about like if my clothes get ruined? But also I'm like, what if other people's clothes get ruined? And someone's like, oh my God, I wish I had a sewing kit. Hello, I do. The next thing, even though I'm going to be filming on my brand new DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which I'm recording on currently, and I cannot believe that I have actually got one of these cameras. I will also be taking a phone tripod just in case I want to film anything like in the room that's like far away or anything like that. And then another thing for when we go to Volcano Bay, I don't usually do this, but because I'm vlogging, I thought to take it just as an extra, is obviously a waterfoon. It is a waterproof phone pouch. So, you know, just in case, and also got to get that content. And then lastly, of course, is a travel steamer. I don't remember the last time I used an iron. The only time I ever use an iron is if I'm like making or designing like clothing, which is what I also do on the side. But a steamer is like, oh, it is just so good. Like they warm up so quickly, and and just so easy to take around rather than setting up like an ironing board and doing all of that. So let's get onto the clothes. Okay, onto the outfits. It is meant to be 32, 33 degrees while we're out there, so very, very warm, and I am a very warm person anyway. So let's have a run down. So let's show you this. So I'm going to pop you down there. Okay, my first outfit is my travel day outfit. So it is just a navy blue shirt and shorts from Fat Face. So that it's linen, so it's really lightweight. It'll be comfortable for the plane, and also it'll be nice when we get to the other end. And then my coming home outfit. I told you I like co-ord, so here's another one. So it is a grey top and short set from Boohoo Man. Obviously, like I said at the start of the vlog, I'm going to be taking my Universal t-shirts. So that's one. And then this one. Obviously, I'm probably going to get more while I'm out there. Let's face it. And then sometimes when I go away, like, I like to pre-plan things. I don't like to pre-plan things just because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to want to wear on the day. So I have planned some outfits for like the parks and stuff. So when we go to Volcano Bay, these are my swimming shorts from Georgia Asda. And then I have got this really nice sort of like beige sand vest top, which is like a crocheted knitted vest top from Primark. And then another one that I have planned, this is going to be my epic outfit, I think. So it's going to be these red Nike shorts. And I'm going to put that with this really nice white vest, which comes with a nice love heart on it. And then I've got for dinner just some black denim shorts with a really nice black denim shirt that I got from Boohoo Man for my last holiday, if you can see it. And then on to the next one. So I just thought of like a nice, I'll obviously like be wearing shorts and a shirt and stuff most of the time, but I thought to take some like a trouser co-ord with me. So this is just a green pinstripe trouser and matching shirt combo. And then the next kind of stuff is I always have to take a plain white and a plain black t-shirt just because I don't know what I'm going to want to wear underneath one of the shirts. And also I always take a plain white vest as well for that. Then I just got some spare shorts, which will go with these spare shirts that I am taking. So I got this really nice crochet one from River Island last year, which I'm in love with. It's just nice to crochet because it keeps it like nice and airy and like don't want to get too hot out there. Like that's the last thing we want. And then this one is from Next, which I got last year as well. And it is really, really nice. As you can probably see on camera, there's quite a lot of like holes in it. So it is nice and breezy and will stop me from overheating and sweating. That doesn't sound nice, but that's the reality of it, guys. And then, of course, I have got some extra vest tops for the parks that we go to. And then for like trousers in the parks, I used to always wear like proper shorts. But the past few times I've gone, I always just take like gym shorts with me now. So like literally just black running shorts or black cycling shorts that come with the fitted ones over the top. They're just super comfortable. And again, like I said, no one wants to be chafing. Like that's the last thing people want. And then I've got one extra co-ord just in case, because as I said, you can never have too many co-ords. And this is just another white knitted one that comes with matching shorts as well. And then for accessories, I'm taking 3 pairs of trainers. So I will pack 2 and then wear one to the airport. They're just plain white Nike ones. And then, of course, for the park, I have got my Universal Studios bum bag. And then for the evenings, I just always like to have a bag just to keep things with me. I have got my Vivienne Westwood crossbody bag. And yeah, I've just now got to try and fit all this in a suitcase. Wish me luck. Okay, guys, so the case is packed. Mickey is nicely tucked in. And yeah, everything's in there. Actually, didn't take as long as I thought it would. Okay, so now that the packing is all done, now to go through hand luggage. So I always use my trusty black leather mat and nap bag. It just has enough compartments that I need, and it just always is just a good bag to take with me. So first things first, I always like to print off all the documents that I am going to need whilst there. So we have the itinerary, and then I've got my ESTA application, which is here, and then I have got my travel insurance. I just like to print them off just because like I'm one of those like holiday dads, where it's like I need to have everything printed out just so I've got like a backup. Because you know, worst case scenario, what if your phone like dies and you haven't got everything you need? God forbid. Anyway, so yes, they are now in the bag. I will then also be taking a refillable water bottle with me, and I will fill that up in the lounge before we get on to the plane. And then other things I take is the Drowsy Silk Sleep Mask. Whether I sleep on the way out there or not, I won't know. Don't know, might do, might not. I tend to do sort of sometimes have a nap, or at least try to, just so I've got a bit more energy when we get off. But yeah, it's a daytime flight, so this could come in handy if I want to. And then we've got the usuals. So wallet, passport. This again was bought for me from my lovely friend Emma from KT Loxton from when I got married last year. So wallet and passport in the bag. Then got my Kindle. I'm currently reading The Stylist by Rosie Nixon, hoping to finish that so I can start the second one in that series. And then got my glasses because I have to take my contact lenses out on the plane because otherwise they really dry out. I don't know if anyone else finds that, but going, what is it, like an 8.5 hour, 9 hour flight with your contact lenses in the whole entire time, up in the altitude and stuff, is not the one. And then my trusty Ray-Bans, because I know we're going to be landing at night, but you just never know when you're going to need them. Like, well, maybe I need them here because it is really sunny in the UK at the moment. And then always got to take some wet wipes with me and tissues. You just never know if you're going to need them, girls and boys, and they and them. And then my earbuds. Got to have these bad boys. Recently got them and they are amazing. They are from Bang & Olufsen. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. And then portable charger. Of course, paracetamol. You never know when you're going to need them either. And then a portable plug, just in case I need it, like when I'm out there, like on the way to the airport, on the way to the hotel or anything like that. Probably won't, but you never know. And then obviously I need to pack a phone charger as well, but that is currently being used to charge. And then, don't judge me, and my friends laugh at me for this, but I take a fan with me everywhere I go. This trusty little pink fan. It goes everywhere with me. And because we're in Florida, and I don't know how much I'm going to use it. Obviously I'm going to take wires to charge it, but I am going to take this one as well. So I am going to take both. Don't judge me. I just love a fan. Like, I just love to be kept cool. And like, obviously in the shops and the restaurants and the hotel and everything, there'll be aircon. But when I'm out and about, I just like to be kept cool. So both these will be coming with me. Let's pop those straight in there. Okay, and then for liquids, I always keep everything in one of the security bags already. This one needs to be looked after a little bit more. I will get a new one when I go this time. But I just like to take it all in that because then it just saves me like having to put it all in there when I'm there. Like, I literally just have to go into my front zip and literally pull it out, put it in the box, done. So let's tip this out and let's see what I have in here. So first things first, Moroccan Oil hand moisturizer. Hands get very dry. Bath and Body Works Ocean hand sanitizer. This collection, the Ocean collection from Bath and Body Works, there's just something about it. It's such like a masculine, clean like smell that I just am obsessed with it. Um, I once bought the majority of everything from the collection, and I need to do some top ups. This is halfway, so I'm gonna need me to get some new stuff of that. And then, of course, Vaseline. And then these Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Pads. This is a brand new pot, so I cannot wait to open it. But they're just really good, just giving your skin like a refresh on the plane, like halfway through and like just before you land. My skin can really dry out on the plane, and I try not to wear any makeup or that when I go to the airport, just so I can just pack it with like moisturizer as I'm going. So they always come in handy. And like I said, not wearing makeup, so I always do take like a mini by Terry Hyaluronic Hydra Press powder. This is just, it's tiny, and I carry this in my bag everywhere with me because, again, like getting sweaty or shiny, it's just so cute. Like, how cute is that? Come on. It's just really good to keep with you just in case you need to get rid of some shine. And then I don't really use this that much anymore because I try to like get over it myself with like anxiety and stuff, but I always take the Back Rescue Remedy Spray. I just find like if I ever do get a little bit nervous or a bit anxious, this is a lifesaver. Whether it works or not, whether it's just like a placebo effect, I don't know, but it has worked for me since like I learned to drive when I was 17 and I'm now 30. So was it 17? 16? I don't know. Obviously contact lens pot. And then I like to take a mini Sol de Janeiro. This is number 62, pistachio and sort of caramel body spray. This is, you can see that like it's starting to peel off. Again, comes everywhere in my bag. It just wants to be smelling nice. And to continue that, one of my new favourite aftershaves I have discovered and I really, really like is the Versace Helios. And this is just a really tiny little tester bottle of it. Again, like just a few dabs, and it just makes you feel like, just makes you feel clean. Like I always like to try and sometimes go to the bathroom to like have a bit of like a wash or something. But that, yeah, like you put that on and you immediately just feel cleaner. And talking of clean, I don't go anywhere without one of these bad boys. This is a Tide to Go stain remover pen. Again, I don't know if this is the stylist within me, but you never know when you're going to need a stain remover pen. Like, I hate to wear something and get something down it. You literally, it's just a tiny little pen. And you just dab it on and the liquid comes out, and then you just scratch it with the tip of the pen because it's like a plastic. And it just gets rid of the stain so quickly. It's so good. But there is my liquids for the plane. So that I always keep within the front pocket. And then, of course, last but not least, a travel pillow. This I just got some cheap from somewhere ages ago. I don't actually remember where it was from. But again, like the planes are quite comfortable. We're flying with BA. And it is a British Airways holiday. But this just is something that like I just always have to have. Like, I don't know, again, I don't know if it's like a comforter thing. I don't know if it's like something. Oh, the fan's going off in the bag. It's just something that like just keeps me comfortable. Like, I'll never do that button up because I feel like I look like something kind of like an Elizabethan like period drama or something. But hey, that is the last thing to be added to the hand luggage, apart from like phone charger and obviously phone, and of course the camera that I am recording this vlog on. And I think that's everything, guys. So in the next episode, the first episode, will be a travel day and obviously checking in to the Terra Luna Resort, which is the brand new hotel, which is just across from Epic Universe, and the sister hotel, which is the Stella Nova. I am so excited to stay in this brand new hotel. It literally opened like 2 weeks ago. So, actually no, not even 2 weeks, last week. Wow, okay. I've never stayed in like a fresh brand new hotel before, so this is gonna be super exciting. I will be doing like a hotel room tour and obviously like a hotel tour as well. But yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for all the epic adventures coming up.